Alright, I kind of procrastinated in the greenhouse. Now I'm running out of daylight. So, I'm going to try to do this one a little bit better than I did the other ones. Oh good, I got a tape measure. Ah, I need water too. So I got... Oh! Okay. This truck is broke down, but I can drive it to the back of the land. I got that'll help me speed up my process. What I'm going to do this time, what I did last time, which is a little bit of a screw up, it'll still be like air pruning. What I'm going to do this time is I'm going to cut these bottles in half and then put the tops inside the bottoms. But bottles like this, round bottles that I can use, and basically, ow, basically it'll be like oh yeah, Mark, if you're watching this video, save those bottles for me. But anyways, yeah, anything that I can cut in half and then basically fit the top half into the bottom half. Preferably the round ones, but these might work also. So I kind of want them all to be the same height, but they don't really have to be. So that's why I save all these bottles. Ow. I might be able to stick that one inside of it itself. This one will work better. These generic ones. Alright, that should be enough for one lick tub. But I want to make sure I got enough. So I'll go ahead and get a couple more. But it's like drought resistant farming. So these aren't as good as the other ones. I'm gonna go ahead and chop them. I don't need them. Okay, they're in my way. So yeah, kind of like this basically, except I'll put the top inside the bottom, but I don't really have to. You know, I don't need to put the top into the bottom. It'll just add, you know, durability. But this bottle is pretty tough. So anyways, and if I do it that way, it might add for some air pruning. The other idea that I had was like for air pruning as well. And I still might do something like that, you know, maybe go half and half. Turn this light off. That's what I like about this new phone. I can zoom in automatically. Like, press the 2 button, boom. Press the 1, boom. Press the 0.5, boom. Boom. But anyways. And then I could turn the light on and off, which my old phone wouldn't do that. Maybe if I get updates, it might. What the heck? My truck's all fucked up. I can't even get the key in the ignition now. Oh, well, I don't even need the key in the ignition. That's fucked up, even too. So I gotta put it in neutral. Oh, now it's fixed. No. Shit. Okay, that's broke. Everything's broke! I can't put this in park now. So the transmission's fucked up. And the drive is like 3rd gear. It won't go into overdrive. So I can drive it on the land. So it's now officially just a farm truck. So I'll have to get some fuel cans. Actually, I got 2 fuel cans in the back. It's premium, but better than nothing. I'll have to go get some fuel from town. If my mom brings me her car tomorrow, then I can run to town tomorrow and get some fuel for the truck. But it's not leaving the land now. I'm gonna have to buy me another truck. But anyways, so yeah, I'm gonna hurry up and try to get this done real quick before it gets dark, and then I'll show you what I did step by step, piece the video together. Okay, bye. Okay, so this is basically what I did. I should have took the plastic off, but it's not gonna hurt anything. So it's about 1 foot long. I cut it right here, which is just above the 6-inch mark, and which is good because I didn't think about this being protruding upward. So that's like 1.25 inches or something like that, and it fit in there perfectly. So it'll retain water. The water will seep down in there, but it'll also maybe act as air pruning if the roots get down there, like say if there's no water and the roots are down there and they suck up all the water, and then there's no more water, it might air prune it at the same time. I don't know, that's the theory. So I'll just basically cut all these in half and I'll put them at the bottom of a lick tub. I'm not going to do lick tubs in the future though. They don't last very long. I'm going to cut these barrels in half and use the bottom of the barrel for rainwater collection, and use the top with the bung holes, take the bung holes out and then they can drain, and then I'll do this in them and it'll act as a drought resistant flower bed deal. Instead of drilling a hole in the side, I can put these in the bottom and then they'll collect moisture and then and retain water for me. Get down. Okay, bye. Yeah, make sure you remove the caps. I didn't forget to, but it would be easy enough to do. These work great. This, not so much. It's a little floppy, flimsy. It might work, but I think I'm only going to do the one with this. It's, yeah, it doesn't feel stable. So I'll just not do these. I'll stick to these round ones. They look more stable. Definitely these. If my brother will save me these, that'd be awesome. But I got a whole bunch of them too. So, okay, bye. Okay. I tried doing one of these bottles. Not the best idea. So, these are those tea bottles, the Gold Peak tea bottles. I like the old ones better because they're actually 64 ounces. They're ripping you off now. They're charging the same price for 59 ounces. But anyways, you can't stick these inside these, so but they're durable enough. They're pretty thick, even the smaller one. Even the Arizona tea bottles, they're not, you can't put them inside each other, but they're still pretty tough. So in the future, I would, cut them a little higher. Just cut them right here and forget trying to stick it in itself. These, not so good. These work great. They'll go inside themselves pretty easy. Even these don't really go inside themselves all that great, but they'll work. So that just gives it durability, and it potentially creates an air pocket if there is no water, and then that will also act as air pruning. So it's all theory. I'm just this is kind of an experiment, and this one I kind of cut too short, but it'll still work. So anyways, so that'll be better than my last experiment. So this is what I'm going to do now. I'm going to put them in the bottom of a lick tub. I'm going to put the onions in there. So, and then I'll water all my plants tonight. But this phone has a flashlight where I can turn it on and off. So in the middle of a recording, so that's cool. And I can zoom in and zoom regular. Okay. All right. Yeah, knowing my luck, I didn't have enough. But I did have some extra juice bottles laying around. Like these round juicy juice bottles. Perfect. And then I also have these regular rectangular juice bottles. So that worked out. So there we go. It's almost a perfect fit. I got this in here. I could probably put another juice bottle in there. And then this one bottle will act as air pruning maybe. But yeah, I got room for one more juice bottle. So I'm going to cut another juice bottle. Cut these just above their labels. And it's perfect. And the nice thing about this is you don't got to worry about burning or burning the plastic or throwing it away and then going in a landfill or whatever. You can repurpose the bottles. So I save those bottles. I got a lot of them at the bottom of my other lick tubs, but I didn't cut the tops, or I didn't cut them in half. So yeah, I save all these juice bottles and stuff. Here's one. So yeah, I've got these. They're no good for that project, but these maybe Arizona tea bottles. So the Golden Peak tea bottles, Arizona tea bottles, they're pretty thick. Juice bottles, and then water bottles. My brother got me using those alkaline waters from the Dollar General and whatnot, and they're only $1. So I'm like, hey, cool, they're extra alkaline. This might help me with this clearing of my throat crap. Okay, bye. All right, now that I got everything in there the way I want it, for the most part, this one's a little screwy, but it'll work, I guess. Now I've got compost that I bought. I wheelbarrowed down here. I'm gonna put that in the bottom. And then I've got this dirt compost mix I'm gonna put in the top. And actually I might half and half, like put compost in there and then shovel some of this and put it in there. Half and half it. And then I got these onions that Judas had in the greenhouse. They went to seed and whatnot. I'm gonna go ahead and put them back in the ground and grow some more, because I guess from what I understand, they don't really have a growing season. And as long as I put them in the ground today, they'll be fine for harvest in the winter. And maybe they'll go to seed and come back again next year. Okay, bye. All right, this was the bucket I had my cucumbers in. You can see the air pruning probably worked better than I figured. There is water in there though, so that's good. If it had time to fill up, then it probably would have been all right. So what I did was I put the compost in the bottom, and then this here is dirt compost mix. I'll probably just throw that in there so it'll wash off. So now I'm gonna pull these up. There's a tiny bit of water in here, not too much. Matt! There's Paul. Here's a big 1 gallon jug. It's got a little bit of water in it. But see, the air pruning would have worked. And probably is working on these other ones. There's a little bit of dirt in there. There's Paul. You can't come in here. You might eat my food. He would love to get in here. Hi, Paul. This is for me. So anyways, I got a whole bunch of different ones in here. Milk jugs, whatnot. Paul! So it did collect some water, but it didn't collect enough. I probably won't use these milk jugs again. Hopefully he don't figure out how to get in here. Ah, that milk jug's falling apart. It needs to be burned. Juice bottle. So yeah, they collected a little bit of water, but not enough. So it wasn't my best idea. Now this one here probably collected more water and dirt, and it's falling apart. It got left in the sun a little too long. But this is some good dirt right here. Juice bottle. These ones might not work, but they're tough enough. Might just cut it in half and it might be fine. What's this? Laundry detergent bottle. Hey, it got some water though. Maybe a little bit of dirt. I might use that for scooping water. And a tea bottle. I like these. There's Paul trying to figure out how to get in here. And I think that's it in this one. Okay. So now I got my compost over here. I'll probably go ahead and put a little bit more of this in there. And then top it off with dirt. Although there's probably enough dirt here. I probably don't need any more compost. This is already dirt compost mix. I'll put a little layer on and then top it off with the dirt. Okay, bye. All right, that should be good. I don't want to put it too full because then when I water it, it might overflow like on this one. So, got these onions. Turned one onion into a whole bunch of onions. Put it right here in the middle. There. And the good thing for using to label these things are old window blinds, the plastic ones, even metal maybe. Just chop them up and then you can use them to write on and make labels. I forgot who I got that idea from, but it's a great idea, and I make sure to use it when I got some extra window blinds to use. All right, so that'll give that room to grow. And then, yeah, I'll put some extra water in there for these guys. I thought this one didn't hold water, but I was wrong. So now this one will definitely retain water better than the last one did. I'm not going to use all of this water, but because it's supposed to rain Sunday. I might go ahead and put another layer of compost on here, because this will settle. Or maybe it's just another layer of dirt. I might just do that. So this will probably be my best lick tub for drought resistant stuff. Let's see. This one could use some water, and of course this could use some water. Might just dump it in there. Voila. And then I'll move this over here where the other one was, and it formed a hole or crack and it leaked. So these lick tubs aren't as good as I thought they were. So like I said, from now on, I'm going to be cutting these in half. And I'll use the bottom half for rainwater collection and the top half for I'll use the top half for gardening. And then take the bung holes out, and then the water can drain. And I'll basically do the same thing I did here with these in the future. I'm gonna put a little bit of dirt on here, then I'm gonna water all the rest of these, and then I'm gonna take this compost back and put it someplace dry. Okay, bye. All right, I heard noises. I thought maybe it was the raccoons, but it was Paul making noise. All right, so I'm pretty much done here. I got it all done. I'll piece the video together. I'll take the compost, put it under shelter. I got everything watered. Probably take these to the burn. There are mushrooms that will eat plastic. So eventually I'd like to start a plastic mushroom compost, where we just throw all our plastic in a certain area and promote those mushrooms to grow there. Maybe put it in some like heavy duty caged in area like this so that the dirt and stuff after it breaks down will flow out, and then we can cultivate it and utilize it after the mushrooms have already broken it down. So here's my compost. And all of these are already compost dirt blend. But yeah, when I redo all of these, I will blend in some more compost in with the dirt compost blend, and for the next plant. So I got the one done, and then I'll just work my way around. And I might even start doing stuff along the outside, at least the stuff that grows on vines, like these things. Anything that vines in the future, I'm going to grow around the outside. I'll still have my water collection on the outside, and I'll have these here in the middle for water collection. But these are more compost, liquid compost, so or liquid fertilizers. Once they're full, then I can use those to water the plants as well. So like say, to keep it from burning the plants, what I'll probably end up doing is putting a scoop of it into one of these lick tubs, and then take a scoop of that and then put in here so it's diluted. But with the rain, that'll already be diluted anyways. So I don't know, we'll figure it out. But these three are going to basically be like liquid fertilizer, liquid compost. And then the rest of these are just going to be lick tubs, rainwater collection around the outside. White ones will have fish in them. The blue and green or black ones will be for liquid fertilizer, liquid compost. And so I do take some of these weeds and throw them in there. And then they'll break down with the water and stuff, and basically become like a compost tea type of thing. It won't be exactly compost tea because there's a certain procedure in order to do compost tea, but it'll be similar. So yeah, but mostly I just chop and drop these weeds because there's more weeds than there is, barrels to put them in. So anyways, and I'll do some more weeding as I go. Since my pickup truck's broke down, I'll have more time to do stuff on the land. So, but yeah. So these basically are all my drought resistant deals. Although I did all of them the way I did this one, and it wasn't my best idea. So I'm doing them like this from now on. And I'll leave a couple smaller bottles in there for air pruning. But for the most part, I'm just going to do drought resistance. Not worry about air pruning so much. Alright, so I'm going to go take care of this compost and then close this up so the goat don't get in here. And then call my mom. And then come down and check the coon traps and then go to bed. Okay, bye.